This qualifying recap brought to you by Phillips Connect, technology that moves us forward.
Caps, 331 miles an hour, and that is a big move for the NAPA team down there.
Ron, it's your second #1 qualifier of the year. To do it in the final session to close out qualifying, how cool is that for you?
Well, it's been awesome. First of all, I said in the interview how great our fans are. You know, it sounds cliche, but to have them pack the stands like yesterday, when you come out here, you know, some people like four-wide, some don't, but there's no denying the fact that people love to come out here and check it out, whether it's first time or not. So this race has turned into sort of a home race, even though Pomona is really in my home race. There was a lot of family and friends, and this guy here, Ronnie, we've been friends for a while, and I've never gotten him out to a drag race, and I was hoping to get him to Englishtown since the Howard Stern show was all based in New York, and then they closed down Raceway Park, which sucked, but then he moved out here. So it's been a long time coming to get him out here, and then to have Ronnie at the starting line and Guido to throw down a 388 at over 330 in that heat was stunning. So
final quad, final qualifying, Las Vegas Four-Wide.
How about a 372? 324 miles an hour, and Mike Salinas goes to the top. Oh, man, who saw that one coming?
Mike, first #1 qualifier of the year, 9th in your career, but a heck of a way to go to #1. Last session of the day, going to that top spot, I had to feel pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty hectic. We had a couple of problems. We had a electronic device go out on the warm-up, and so we literally thrashed to get it done. Everybody was up here. We were running. I suited up in the pit, came out. We warmed the car up. We didn't run the valves the second time, threw oil in it, and the crew is amazing. Aaron Cave, Rob Flynn, didn't skip a beat, and they kept the composure under pressure. Really nice, you know.
Final quad, Pro Stock qualifying session #1 as they bump their way in. How about this? 667, 668, and Aaron Stanfield at 6.642, 206.42 goes to the top.
Second straight #1 qualifier. Your run from Friday holds 6.642, 206.42 miles an hour. A pair of good runs today heading into race day. You feel pretty good about qualifying #1.
I feel really good. We've got just a really fast and smooth hot rod. It's been like that this all season long, and I got to thank all the guys, Jake, Timmy, Mark, Big Al, Casey, Blake. They've all worked super hard getting me a fast hot rod.
Talk about today, 2 runs today. I know that the first one got a little, hairy today, but you guys ended up making a good run out of it. Were you pleased with how things went today?
The Q3 today was a little rough for us, but we came back and made a really nice run Q4, and I think it was a really good run for the conditions, and I think it sets us up good for race day.
In the upcoming days, they've got another addition coming to that team. Going out for Austin early, and they shut it off. Shut Clay off as well. 3.741, 326 miles an hour for Leah. And I do believe they have officially put Gainesville behind them. Leah goes to the top with that Code 3 Associates machine at 3.741.
I was super stoked. We made 2 full pulls in a row, and for it to hold. So actually, with the scoreboards being much farther past than our finish line, sometimes you can see what you run, and I wasn't able to see, but I knew that it was better than our 76 from before. But I think more than anything, I'm excited for Neil as a lead crew chief for a team. His first year doing that, and now it's our 4th race. For him to be in this spot, that's the confidence that is the building blocks of what's going to take this team to that next step. So tomorrow's a whole new day, and there's a ton of incredible competition. So, just enjoying this moment right now, enjoying the 3 points that come with it, using what we had today. That's the great thing, that tomorrow is very exactly like today, basically condition-wise. So we'll be in lanes 2 and 3. Those seem to have absolutely no problem, and we can just keep picking away at it. And that's what we've been wanting and hoping for, is those opportunities. And it all kind of started from testing in Indy that we did last week.
Goes to the top.
My car was real fast in testing. Daniel Hood and Fabrizi runs it. Daniel's my son-in-law, actually, and husband. But ran a string of 80s at testing in Phoenix, but I got to Pomona and we were off the game. Couldn't get back. Gainesville, Phoenix, it just wasn't going anywhere. And it'd be quick, one run, and then wouldn't for a number. And it made a run, but there again, it didn't do it again. So there'll probably be changes in the clutch. But for right now, that won't stick tomorrow, but it feels good to get back up here with y'all.
Final quad Pro Stock qualifying session number 1 as they bump their way in. How about this? 667, 668, and Aaron Stanfield at 6.642, 206.42 goes to the top.
I talked to Mark Ingersoll. I always kind of like to know, what's our goal here? How fast do you think we can run? And he said if we run a 63, we'll really crush them out there. And we were obviously really close. And man, we just have a really good, smooth, consistent hot rod right now, and we're taking advantage of it.
Competition Plus is your go-to source for the latest in drag racing news. For over 20 years, CompetitionPlus.com has provided news you can trust, thoroughly researched and delivered as quick and fast as it can be uploaded. Whether it's nitro or stock, drag radial or pro modified, our writers are trained to bring you the inside story time and time again. We have it all, from in-depth news articles to the latest in high-performance products to the scuttlebutt making its way around the pits. Original video content from the stars in drag racing also makes CompetitionPlus.com the ultimate one-stop shop for die-hard drag racing fans. Don't make CompetitionPlus.com your only stop on the information superhighway. Make it your first. For news you can trust and have trusted for 20 years, visit CompetitionPlus.com. Be sure to download our mobile app. It's a free download on the Apple Store and Google Play.